To Shadeur, I don't know what's going on with why Coach Prime is not calling plays that keep you from being beaten. I don't understand why you're not implementing the run. And to tell me that the running game doesn't work, well, I just showed you Exhibit A and Exhibit B that they do. Alton McCaskill, as well as Hankerson, they averaging at least 5 yards to carry. In this game, they were successful. Anytime y'all were moving the ball, it was because you were running it. Every time y'all have been beaten, y'all put Alton McCaskill in at the end of the game, and all of a sudden you get a touchdown. Why wouldn't you do that in the first or the second or the third quarter when you're getting beat down in those areas too? Put them in there. Try something new. Why would you keep... They come back after halftime. They put one fullback in for 1 or 2 plays, and next thing you know, they go back to an empty backfield. Even the commentators are like, oh, well, they're going back to the empty backfield. I guess they like Shadeur to get beat up again. Okay. To Shadeur, you're going to have to be the leader. I've been in situations where I'm on the field. I'm in the game. And I know coach is calling plays that's going to get us pummeled, that's going to get us a loss. I know it. I have to take over. I have to take over. And when I take over, then the coach starts to respect what I'm saying. Starts to know that, okay, I'm a field general. Yeah, you got you at that point. They're calling plays that are seemingly purposely created to get you sacked, to get you hit. Take over. You're going to play the game, take it over. You out there getting hit, take it over. Take it over. And be dominant. You've been playing this game long enough with your father. You know you can see what's coming up. You the one out there taking the hits. Take it over. Get your running backs, and we already understand your linebackers, they're not on your team. I don't know whose team. They not getting NIL, but they're getting some UTC. Some under the table checks is what they're getting. They ain't getting NIL, but they're getting some UTC. And to Coach Prime, again, I say I first came into this knowing that I don't get involved. Normally I stop dealing with this because, again, I know too much. I see too much. And this is a man that walked in a way that exemplified someone who walks in honor and harmony with the universe. But I'm seeing something else. And I hope I'm not seeing what I'm seeing, but I don't have cognitive dissonance. And so, for me, I'll just say this. I don't know what's going on. Why you would announce to the world that you're going to refuse to run, and then at the same time keep calling or saying that your offensive line is playing like hot garbage. I don't know why you would do that. I don't understand that. That does not compute. It doesn't compute to me why you would see. All of us can see. We've seen that the running game has worked. As a matter of fact, it don't even have to be what we see. What do the stats say? The stats are telling you these guys, Hankerson and McCaskill, are running and getting 5 yards per carry. Why would you not put them in the game? What happened to this highly touted running back team? I'm going to say this in the defense of Coach Prime. Again, we're seeing that he's got moles, not just on the field, but in his coaching staff. I've been saying that. So I can understand when people are coming at him saying, oh, he's playing nepotism ball, or they call it he's playing favoritism. There are people that are going to play. So when I look at Dylan Edwards shows up every time. Now, we know he's a little guy, but when it comes to blocking for Shadeur, he don't run. He's always there. He's going to be in the mix, making sure he put down some kind of block. He does his job. He can be trusted. Trust. when you're talking about, Travis Hunter, you're talking about Shiloh, you can trust him. Shadeur, you can trust him. But there are people in there who getting that, what I call a UTC, that under the table check. A UTM, under the table money. Oh, I said it. I meant it. I meant it. Because you don't tell me that you missing blocks like this that are leaving Shadeur, leaving these defenders a straight path to Shadeur, and you don't see them when you looking them right in the eye. You looked them right in the eye. How did you miss that guy? You weren't even trying. Okay. That's beyond poor coaching. Those boys on strike. They on strike. We won't block. We hate black socks. All right. Coach Prime, I'm gonna say it to you like this, and then I'm gonna leave that alone. You're gonna run that ball. You're gonna run that ball whether you want to run the ball or not. Either you're gonna run it
with Shadeur in the game and healthy and able to continue to lead that line down the field, or you gonna run it without Shadeur where he's being taken out the game because he's hurt due to injury because you refuse to run the ball. I don't know what's going on or why you refuse to run the ball. You're gonna run the ball whether you want to or not.
Because if he goes out of the game, you're not gonna have a choice but to run the ball. You're gonna run that ball.